Alright, hello. A little bit of an improvised video now. I was supposed to make this video before CS2 came out. Well, I planned it 2 weeks ago, and then last week CS2 was announced to be released fully. So I am a little bit late with this video. So what you're seeing now is the playtest footage that I recorded, POV a la me, of the DE Sauna remake for Counter-Strike Global Offensive. This map was on the workshop for a week, for 2 weeks maybe, and we got played. We played like 1.5 games on it, and we had a bunch of fun. I'll be adding the whole playtest. After this like spoken segment, freestyle segment, so you can continue watching and just like check out the whole video, how it went. So yeah, a couple things that I wanna emphasize, since I don't have the capability to show the map anymore, at least not in game. The original version, as you can see, it's quite different, but the layout is mostly the same. So we can see right over here, from compared to Rantasauna, the roof is a little bit smaller. Let me go back 10 seconds. This porch is exactly the same, like the balcony. This area now has a rock, and you can actually... This ladder used to exist. This heaven up here used to be just like a small tunnel. The cover placement here is a little bit tweaked, but the core gameplay, it feels very close to the original version. That little cliffside over there, let me go back 10 seconds. Bear with me. I'll mute myself, actually. There. I missed it. Here. This upper area is a little bit lower. So now as a CT coming out from the chimney, you can jump from the roof to the upper cliffside. So that is something that I changed. And the CT timings may be a little bit faster, but there's nothing I can do about it now. Overall, the maps, like the original integrity of it, really kept the same. The little sauna, as you can see there, you got mollied, you got smoked, you got naded. That's the type of shit that I want to see in a sauna map. And this little vent here to kill Caspian through it, that's just so integral to integral, is that the word? That's the bread and butter of sauna maps. You have a tight choke point leading up to the bomb site, which is a small little room, sauna room. You have the stove for cover. You have some seats that you can see through maybe, and then get like off angles. And the wall is like super spammable. So that's the spirit of sauna maps. And yeah, I had a whole script written for this shit. Like, see that? Caspian was in the chimney. He got mollied. Ooh, let me see that Rush get the kill over there. Ooh, nice shot. So yeah, especially like that view. Let's see that kill again. Bah! Bah! There we go. This view. This is the view that I want for the players of this map to really remember after experiencing this map, after spending some time playing a couple of games on it. We didn't get to play this like twice or whatever. As I said, we played like 1.5 games, and it's it was fun, but there's only so much you can playtest a map that's meant for casual gaming. What I want to talk about a little bit about the visuals as well. I kind of retroactively, like after releasing the map, I was like, I have another challenge right now going on in my little community, that I challenge people to finish a map before CS2 comes out in the like early Counter-Strike Global Offensive aesthetic. This map is kind of like, from interior standpoint, it's kind of ugly, and I didn't give that much thought to the visual design. From outside, it's very like danger zone-esque. We could use a little bit more foliage, but then again, I wanted to keep the visuals very bare. This hydroelectric dam over here, I think it looks good, but it's very bare and it's very open and it's very kind of clunky. I did try to like smoothen the roughest corners, so you can see like over here, these are very nice, smooth, round shapes, and I think that that little detail just, and that with the colors just kind of ties it together. This map has a very holistic theme to it. It looks kind of Finnish, although this could be kind of anywhere in Northern Europe, maybe even Germany. But I think the Rantasana aesthetic with the the wooden house with the white trims is very close to home. Oh yeah, and the underground tunnel turned into this like whole sewer system. So that's new. What the fuck is Celebrity watching at? Oh yeah, I remember this. He might actually win this. Did he? Upgraded to an XM as an M4. Bomb is outside. No, he lost that. Getting off track. Oh shit, we're already 6 minutes. Okay. I am happy with the map. I finished it. I spent total of like 3 days just like getting it together and play this thing, and it's fun. It's another project like finished under my belt that I can say that, oh yeah, sauna maps are fun. So maybe I will not be remaking this for CS2. That's someone else's job to do, I guess. Maybe even for the original map maker to come back into the scene and be like, hey, I own this map. And even like when we compare this to the original map, it's like Dust 2. If someone remakes Dust 2 and changes like 3 paths, is it even Dust 2 anymore? And well, that's a whole conversation in and of itself. But yeah, I just want to see what other people can do with the same sort of a map, same map even, or how in other way can you like recycle this same idea. I have to say that the original map it's very CS militia from 1.6-esque. Like the CS source version of this map, it's very close to 1.6 militia, and even CS source militia. So there's some inspiration, or like getting inspired by a certain thing. Imitation is what's the word. There's a lot of imitation that goes into map making. I think that's a direct quote from 3 Clicks Philip, actually. Drink some water. What else can we talk about? It's a beautiful weather outside, but my skateboards are locked in my car, which is it's getting its what are those called? Springs switched. Couple braking pads, and it's gonna cost a lot. This turned into a fucking podcast, right? It's a little talky bit. What else is new? I have nothing planned for this channel right now. It's probably going to be like under a week until we get the playtests rolling. We need the workshop for the playtest videos to be doable for most of you. I mean, what am I saying? We have to get the workshop for CS2 running so we can host the playtests. The playtest videos will be coming when we do the playtests. Make sense? Good. And CS2 has been a blast. There's so many cool people playing it right now. Everyone's playing it, but it's like, what I mean with cool people is that you get people who haven't played Counter-Strike in a while. I just spoke in matchmaking to like a skin investor or whatever. He was like, "Oh yeah, I made a couple thousand from like stickers or whatever," and it's a very nice talk. And he said that he doesn't play Counter-Strike, like never ever. It's just like trades skins. He was actually a very good player as well. Like it surprised me. Like he plays it once a month. He's able to keep up his aim and everything. But anyway, should I just fucking record 35 minutes of this video? Do I bother to edit? Maybe I'll just turn on the volume and let you watch the recording. How's that sound? There's going to be a hilarious kill. 20 joined now, so the game got a little bit more competitive. That's all I'm going to say about that. The seasonal rank system. I like it. So apparently, how the seasonal rank system works for CS2 or for Counter-Strike. I wanna say Counter-Strike. I don't like saying CS2. It feels like a little bit commercial in some way. So how the new seasonal rank system works, so that it's from a major to major, that's one season, I think I heard that from somewhere. And from season to season, your rank resets. And I think that there's some sort of a shadow rank elo system in the background, so it like remembers your earlier rank, and it bases the second stats from the earlier stat. It has to be like that, because like right now I'm playing. What am I doing? Turning some voices down. Okay, this is me in the recording. So like right now I played 3 games with my friends who are like Gold Nova ranks in CS:GO, and we got absolutely like destroyed. And I'm speaking like 3 games we lost 1-13, like absolute fucking garbage. And the enemies seem to be like such a miles away higher rank than we are, or that their like skill level. It just felt impossible to push anything, and it's not utility. It's not really like how we're peeking angles. Even like 5-stack rushing shit through mollies, like in Inferno, you like rush banana. Like we just can't get through, and the players aren't necessarily out like nading us or anything. They just kept just fucking straight shooting us, and the skill discrepancy feels very fucking rough right now. But that's always with calibrating ranks in like, like I remember playing the Star Wars Battlefront, the new one from EA, and they had like very good players at the start. It's a free for all. The rank system was also in that game, like kind of finding its place. So yeah, it definitely is a give or take. What's the expression? Give and take, give or take. Yeah. Look at this underground tunnel system. So this used to be like just a wooden tunnel, like literally a wooden tunnel going straight forward. And if someone was holding with an op from the other side, there was no getting through. But players in Sauna servers are not that lame to abuse like that sort of thing. So it's kind of cool that you can literally get banned in the community if you are like a dirty camper. There's this one guy who played P90 all the time, and people were like threatening him with bans if he kept playing. Look at this. I told my friends who invited me to play. I told him that I can't. We have too hard of a game going on. So yeah, this guy, he got threatened with a ban if he didn't stop abusing the P90 or the ESP90. ES90. What's the name in CS stars? He's a legend, and it's so funny to like spending like weekends in those communities. Everyone's just like chugging beer, not giving a fuck about anything. It's just like having fun in Counter-Strike. That's definitely like the purest form of Counter-Strike. There's something that War Owl has spoken about, like with the custom game videos that he's been publishing. Well, little not that much anymore, but like he said that like those kinds of like whimsical game modes really capture the feeling of Counter-Strike, or at least what's nostalgic to him, or what feels, or what game modes have the sense of community. And I really honestly think that it has to do with the defense mechanisms of the enemy team. Like if you think about it, if you're an enemy, if you're paired against someone who you want to if they win, they will most probably insult you. So there's like a level of defense going up already from the get-go, and you don't know your enemy, so you have to be, you know, aware of the thing. If you have your communications open to the enemy team as well, you know, you're gonna receive some shit talk from time to time, and it's normal in these types of games that people take very, very seriously, and professional sports are also like full of shit talkers anyway. But it's like those kinds of things. I think they have why the game feels so much like more enjoyable and more friendly and more fun to play is that you're playing with friends who you know that are not gonna get that upset, or you know, you're not hurting them with your little banter or whatever. And I honestly think that it has to do with just like defense mechanisms and how people act when paired against other unknown people. You know, people get defensive about these things, and that's why like the sense of community in these playlists as well. I told everyone to stay in the same voice call, just to lower, or like just to make the playlist feel that much friendlier. Like we were like, listen to this.
I pulled up my knife. Oh my god.
Guys, listen. Everyone sit here, camp inside the house, okay?
Yes, do that.
Okay.
That was Caspian talking in the enemy team, and it's so much fun. Like they're calling strats, and they know that they are trying to trick us with telling the open communications, and that's just like funny. Good spray. Yeah, it's just like when you don't take it too seriously, when you don't have anything to lose in the terms of like, do you win, do you lose the game, when you know and when you trust that the enemy team is not going to insult you after you lost the game, they're not going to say like, wow, you're so bad, you're the worst player ever. You're not going to take it that, like, you can take it seriously, you can play well, but you're not, even if you lose, it doesn't matter. You're not going to be like, oh, fuck this, like now we have to queue again, win the game, like I can't deal with this loss. And I think these playlists have that going for themselves, at least in the sense of community, the community feel. I think that's something very special. I've thought of editing, or I've actually talked about this thing a couple times, which is, oh shit, let me actually move my cursor away from that. A little bit professional. So this topic of actually, you know, splicing up the playlist videos, editing them up, and when people ask me about that, I tell them, I have the same answer. I always tell them that the playlists are for the map makers to get the raw data analysis. Same way with demos. It's like a POV demo from the map, how it plays. And I don't upload the video of the playlist videos for any other reason other than that. Because like they don't get like many views. Like my edited videos and like shit that I put way more effort in, like, and I don't take YouTubing that seriously that it would like bother me to upload, like, you know, anything shit. Like even this video, this is like super experimental, and I hope that you're watching and you are watching if you're watching, but I hope that you're enjoying this type of thing, and leave in the comments if you want to see this more. Anyway, yeah, I don't see the use that I could get out of look at Jay's ass. Jay's stuck there, and I flashed him. I killed him. What the fuck? Bad manners. Yeah, I don't see the value that the super edited highlights of the playlist thing, you know, that I could get. There's a cool YouTuber or cool CS player called Royal Bacon, whose channel I'm gonna be linking down in the description, who you should check out. Who makes a really cool, like, you know, when he gets a good streak of kill when someone in his teams team gets a good play in CS, he might make a little video out of a playlist, and he apparently plays Face It quite a lot as well, so he records those. I like enjoying those, and yeah, and he might be uploading some content on like future CS2 maps as well, so definitely keep an eye out for him. Look at that, Storm, get fucked. Do you hear that? Ooh, on a Pixel server. Everyone, CS2 is out. Come if you missed it. Opening my first gold, and getting my CS2 rank now. History today. Okay. What else? We've gone for 21 minutes. This is gonna go for 24 minutes. I could talk about something. What else? CS2 map making. I have opened the editor twice. Not on this PC though. I have a PC at work, which I actually have CS2 installed. CS2 editor. Anyway, I was dabbling about on that there while I had some free time, and yeah, I got used to the extruding thing, making, it's so nice. You can just make a block and then press F to flip the faces, and then you can just like start extruding from there, add a skybox and stuff like that. It's very fun to do. And I just need to well, I'm not sure if I can access my SDK now, the CSGO SDK. If I can, I will definitely look at that, what the fuck? Yeah, I will definitely look at the DE Solaire map and try and make a new version of that. That's something, I with DE Solaire, I set my goals into making like a good gray box that I could then base my first CS2 map on, based on that map, and start with like a good layout from the get go, and like get to detailing straight away. I definitely want to finish my first CS2 map. That's like my goal right now. Whatever. Like, and also I don't want for it to be like whatever layout, however the map plays. I really want to put in the effort. Like with Astra, my goal was to finish the map, get it to a playable, to a good competitive stage that players can see that I was serious about the map, and they themselves can experience the map in the way that I designed it. Like, well, that's not the extent of it, but I wanted for the players to experience the seriousness of my map making in their gameplay experience. That was very well put. So yeah, this next map, I want that same feeling. And plus, I want for the visuals, and I want for the quality of the map to also show that I want to take the visuals of the map like super seriously, and then also to show that the gameplay is like even more fine-tuned. Like there are tons of things that I could like fine-tune with Astra, but what's the point of me even like starting with Astra and then like tweaking it for CS2 when I can just like make a new map and then have a completely fresh gameplay experience with that said new map. I've also talked about like what would like Astra look in CS2, and I'm just not that excited to like remake a map that I spent a good part of a year at tweaking and remaking the layout and just like playlisting it, and even in the later versions, right before it got accepted to Face It, I had to like remove a whole path, which was in hindsight was like such a dumb thing to even have there. It's just like you learn so much from going through with the project, and that's something that I want to do again. just finishing it. Fuck. And the visuals do like have so much to do with the gameplay experience. If you have a map with 100% completed visuals, no gray box textures, nothing like placeholdery floating anywhere, then players will obviously, they will give you different kinds of feedback. Obviously, they will give you like the type of feedback that this feels odd, this is like doesn't look that good, but they will then move on from the visuals. When you say that this is finished, they will be like, okay, well, how about the gameplay? And you will just instantly start to receive different kinds of feedback. And they will also think about like the small things that you can change to fine tune and tweak the map. This is my OCD. I love doing this, like tweaking my view model to fit certain guns. Fuck, look at that. M249 looks so good when it's in the center of the view model like that of the screen. Jesus. Also the contrast spray with the gold, like the flip side. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Flip side. Also, we're probably going to have to say goodbye to the butterfly knife. Gonna have to sell it to pay some real life shit. I am that broke. We got a rush. Oh. Ooh, nice little peek. 1v1. Sarim is inside the house probably. Sarim is also a very whimsical player. Like he always comes up with like the funniest shit. And then he also eats at, I don't know what the time is in the UK compared to Finland. I think it's like 2 hours behind. Anyway, he eats at 8 p.m. my time. Exactly, every time, every day. Correct me if I'm wrong, sorry, but you have a very steady eating schedule, which is nice. Also, I've been trying to build like a good loadout for CS2. When it comes to, I checked my like trade balance that I could get out of my skins right now and make like kind of a cheaper budget loadout. With cheap, I'm talking about around 400, 500 euros. Right now, my inventory costs like 2k with the butterfly knife, and all the extra shit. I have a couple skins that I don't want to trade. For example, the P2000 silver, which was 7 euros when I bought it. Now it's 40 something. Jesus, and it looks so good. It looks like shiny off-white P2K in CS2. So good. Also with the new model, it's like sleek, sexy, and everything. What was I talking about? Yeah, I've been looking at some Imperial blades. If they go down at all, then I'm gonna get that, and maybe like a silvery knife or something. I want like a super cheap. I think Twinny was yelling at me here. Let's go down 10 seconds.
Where is here?
He's here. Where you? Chimney.
But I did not know. I just guessed.
Chimney.
Fuck you, Olaf.
You didn't find the entrance to the chimney.
He said, "Fuck you, Olaf, for me making the chimney entrance that small." I guess Twinny should train his hoing skills. Enter and exit, Father Christmas style. Look at me getting stuck like an asshole. So yeah, and I have this like, I found good not flip side. Look at that shot. What the hell? Fluxo team Fluxo signature stickers that are like purple and blue, and then that on a blue AK with Imperial blades looks so fucking good. Like the combo of like blue and purple compared with some white and dark gray tones. So nice. That with like also the purple gloves with either ultraviolet, some shit scrubby knife, or blue steel battle scarred, or then you could go like Damascus steel, some shit. I will have to see what I can get. But yeah, I'm so tired of my current loadout as well. Like when it comes to like fashion things, when it comes to like things that I use all the time, I get very bored very quickly when it comes to like, you know, aesthetical things. Or when it comes to clothing, I very rarely wear anything else than like super dark tones. You know, dark gray pants, black pants, black t-shirts. Like I'm very basic when it comes to that. But then I have tons of jackets. I have like 3 very, you know, black bombery jackets. But then I have like a cool red one. I have a vintage polo. What is it, like a puffer jacket, which is reversible, which is really cool. I really like that piece. But I have to have a selection of shit that I can like swap out. If you watch, or you guys who watch tons of my other videos, like other old playlist videos, you will see me like having a knife on T side, and on CT side I have like the default knife. Look at me getting stuck here. This is why we don't have physics barrels anymore. This was so dumb. And I think I even hit the fucking barrel instead of... No. I got out. Never mind. Yeah, I have this weird thing. And even in like a couple months ago, I had the whole gold inventory, which was kind of a dumb move to actually trade away, since all the case hardens went a little bit up. The gold gem knives, I even saw like factory new Karambit gold gem. I had a battle scarred, but anyway, in a pretty good float. But it was a gold gem. I saw like a video about it that once sold for like 5k over price. I was like, oh, could I have sold my shit for a little bit overpay? God knows I could use the money. That's a direct quote from Skyrim. There's in Riften, there's this merchant Grelka. What the fuck happened there? Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, probably.
No, I killed myself! Oh, Hexy.
Nice job.
Shit, look at that. Caspian is stuck in
I
that.
killed myself! Oh, Hexy.
You can see Caspian dying here, and then Hexic is just like laughing above his head, like above him on the seat,
Nice
and then
job.
Silvery shoots Hexic in the back.
I got your diamond.
That was dumb. So yeah. Actually, if any of you guys have this with, you know, getting tired of your little aesthetical things or whatever, like if you have any collectibles, if you have like a favorite old Pokemon card, or like, you know, stuff like that, if you collect anything, do you get tired of your stuff very quickly? What comes to mind is like I read this thing about like ADHD, that people with ADHD get tired or get used to. That was so dumb. I don't know how reputable this whole like article was, but I just it made so much sense of like getting tired of the old habit or old thing that you have owned, or the thought of having, let's say like CSGO inventory or a loadout, like having the same colors, looking at the same shit, when you have the possibility to change it. It just really very much made sense to me when I heard it. Also, this 5.7 that Jay has, you don't see that often around. Oh, hello, Jesse Gorgin. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's fucking go right now. Yes, at BrickLover 9000. What's up? yeah. This video is a very experimental one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I guess I'm going to watch along the last video. I mean, last moments of the video. This is so crazy.
How did you let that happen?
How did you let that happen?
Bro, it's easy. Actually, so.
And then Twinny says easy to the face of the fucking enemy player.
No way.
See, like these sorts of players, I gotta trash talk Twinny a little bit since he's deserving. You know, these kinds of players, like, you know, they only thing that they want to do is win, and then when you call them out on that, you know, ruining the fun, they're like, no. It's like, ah, come on. Everything they do is competitive, even the creative stuff. Okay, that might be a little bit too hard to, or like a little bit rough. Anyway, Twinny, we love you. You're a national treasure. Also, Jay's a national treasure. The fuck? Jay's an amazing guy. So, look at that fucking ragdoll. He plays Counter-Strike the same way every fucking time. He buys shotguns. He buys the R8 in the weirdest of like moments and situations. He always lurks. Like, he rushes everywhere, but he's very sneaky about it. And you know, when I play CS, I like to like call. I like to in-game lead, which can be a little bit annoying sometimes. I am aware. But Jay, and Jay's like strategies are super fun. Like he calls strats, but the strats are like dumb, fucking like stupid shit, and it's so much fucking fun to just, like play like that with a person who can like hype up other people to follow those sorts of strats. You know, if you can convince the whole team to do some stupid shit, then you're probably going to win doing that stupid shit, and you're gonna have a blast of a time. But yeah, then there's the flip side. If someone's calling something very stupid to happen, and you lose it, it's like infuriating. This is annoying. Can you hear me talking over myself? I don't think you can hear me talking over myself. I think the video is quite quiet. 14 to 10. So this will, if you can see this place that I'm in right now. What's Twinny doing? Oh, it's the visibility is so fucking rough. he told me, don't make a sound, and then I made a little sound, and he was like, you know. So you know what I mean? Like with the competitiveness, like you don't have to play like be the sweaty in this sort of a game. Like this is what you're supposed to do, fucking blow up the physics barrels. You know, not worry about if you're making sound cues. So yeah, that little upper lip, which I think I'm gonna go this round as well. Might be mistaken. There was a couple rounds that I went back to back on the CT side. In the CS version, you have to go down into the tunnels, and then like open a little switch, press a button to open like a fake back wall, and then there's a ladder that you can follow up to get to the second level, or which goes into like a little hut, which you can come out into like from underneath, from like a hole in the cliffside. Also 86 health. Shout out. The reason that I did not necessarily like that addition to the like in the old map, that was like one of those things that I definitely wanted to change for just like the quality of life, you know, updates. Because the CT player could like peek out of it at any time without the T's like even realizing that there's a player there. So me adding like that vent cover adds a little sound cue, and the vertical ladder means that you can defend any player getting into it very easily. But pushing out of it it's kind of annoying, and you have to make it like, you know, make the sound cue and then go quite slow, because if you fly up the ladder, you're gonna be mid-air, whilst you cannot really, you know, do anything, and you're gonna get shot over the boxes. The boxes are kind of wall bangable, but not from the middle, so you're pretty much covered. Look at this PP Bison rush. Caspian got fucking smoked. Also Hexic. Hexic, shout out. Shout out Caspian. Shout out Pika. Shout out Sarim. Shout out Swoom. Shout out Wendy. Shout out Jay. Shout out Roby Bobby. Who else? I think that's everything from this game. If I'm spectating someone and they get flashed, I'm fucking peak, like, you know, I'm always switching the camera to something else. Well, I don't like these changes you made to Solaire. That was hilarious. Fuck. What are these guys talking about?
I'm gonna be honest, you three, you're not.
Bro, Silverbeak, you don't lose this, you're destroying the game.
Montage or something.
Silverbeak, do not, whatever you do.
See what I mean?
In the water.
Thanks.
Ball bang him.
His side's already. Side.
Ball bang,
No, it's not.
Yeah, he is.
No, it's not.
You saw him, mate.
We're gonna die now, Sodium.
Huge play. Right.
No, it's not.
I couldn't even see him.
Hidden bomb.
Let's go.
Right. I've been talking for 41 minutes. What else can we talk about? I already talked about the weather. Maybe let's talk about the Barbie movie. So it was a little bit. I went to watch it on the 22nd, I think. It was funny, don't get me wrong, but the movie was trying to tackle like a little bit too much, and it didn't really have a focus to any of the topics that it tried to topple. Right? Is that the saying? I very much like the empowering themes of the whole thing, and I found that the comedical twist put into the whole Ken character, I think that was very funny, and it had good moments, but where it came like a little bit convoluted, I'd say, is the like Barbie escaping to the real world. That plus the you know, it's a fantasy movie at the end of the day, but then again, it had like realistic themes, and it was like it could have been taken way more seriously, which I think there was like a little bit of a misstep with the whole how serious should you take the whole movie, because like it is a hilarious movie, but when the topic is like such a serious one, as like, you know, toxic masculinity and chauvinism and feminism, and the whole mob mentality of like women versus men, and the whole like fake like merchandised beauty standards for women, like that is very serious, and to throw like a whimsical twist on it at the end of the day, it didn't really solve anything, and the whole like you know, Barbie choosing to become a human instead of staying like a play doll, and it ending on like I'm ready for my gynecologist, or however you spell that word. You don't say gynecologist. Anyway, I don't have. Well, anyway, it's just like you know, it could have ended some other way. They just made a big joke out of it. I'm not mad at the movie. Anyway, I thought it was funny, and it was pretty good of a movie. But just the contrast between the seriousness of the topics mixed with the unseriousness of the serious topics was just like, you know, it's not necessarily like what do you call it? like a satire movie at the end of the day. Like it's satirizing quite a lot of the themes, the company CEO. Like it's a bunch of these like pick me guys who are just like trying to dick ride the main CEO, head CEO, and they're like hopeless and helpless, and it's like kind of silly characters anyway. But then again, you know, I think it's like misplaced satire, I guess. 30-15. Did we lose this round? No, I think this game ended like in a very sad way. Like Pickets like died out of sorrow. No, I think Pickup kills Twinny there, and Pickets just like AFKs the rest of the round. So does Silverty. Like he's in this fucking corner or something. Nice. I slapped Silverty for 0 damage once. Okay, thank you for watching this podcast-esque blabber on for 46 minutes video. Gonna post that there. Thank you so much for watching. I may do one of these about like a little bit shorter, going over like the playlist highlights and my initial feelings about a playlist when we start like if this video, like, you know, if it is received in the way that I feel that you guys watch these and enjoy watching these, and you know, enjoy your time here, then I'll do one more. And I definitely, what I really have to also train myself in is that I have like a train of thought in my mind, or like a thread which I follow through on a topic, which I have like key points in my mind. Like I'm off script. I don't have a script for this, so you could probably tell. But I have to find like a good thread that I can follow through in like 30 minutes of just talking. And yeah, I want to get back to interviewing as well. So if you made it this far, I think like 1 or 2 people will get this far. So comment pineapple sausage into the comment section if you made it this far. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye bye.